Welcome back, everybody, to Cobertizo. This is part 2. We're going to go into chapter 2. Now, if that's news to you, you better go hit that link in the description for chapter 1. This is an audio book, so if you're looking for something to watch, you're in the wrong place. This is where you can relax. Find your cozy place, shut your eyes, or do some chores, and just listen while your imagination takes place. Here we go. We're going to dive in to Chapter 2, Silver Linings. Mirabel! A sharp voice caught her attention after she exited the hole in the wall. She turned to see her abuela, who embraced her warmly. Much better than the way things used to be. I was looking for you. Your primos are fighting again and listen to no reason of mine or their papa. A sudden gust of wind blew through the house and sprayed them with water. Thunder boomed in the distance from Peppa's room. Ah, yes. And Peppa isn't in the state of mind to break the fight. Could you please do your best? I can try, Mirabel shrugged. Ever since the fall, her abuela had turned to her for every conflict in the family. It was as though she had a gift after all, and she enjoyed making amends. It made her finally feel useful. Now, if only I could help Tio Bruno, she thought as she made her way towards the yelling. She made it out to Camilo and Dolores in a full heated argument. Deal with that for years! Well, if you didn't put it so close, I wouldn't have shattered, Camilo said. If you want, I was trying to sneak into my room. I was just trying to ask you a question. As my husband? It was a joke. If you didn't try to kiss me, this wouldn't have happened. Maybe you shouldn't impersonate my husband! Mirabel stepped in and rocked back and forth on her feet, assessing the situation for a minute before taking a deep breath. What's going on, guys? He impersonated my husband and broke my mirror! Dolores pointed to the shards of shattered glass in the corner. Only for a second, and she shoved me into it. I shoved you because you're rude and inconsiderate. Lighten up, it was a joke. It's not funny! Camilo crossed his arms. Apparently not to you, it's not. What does that mean? Hey, guys, come on. All right, so Camilo, you did your thing and pretended to be Mariano, and she tried to kiss me. So she thought you were the person you pretended to be. So good job, you looked good. Haha, hilarious. But you, Dolores, didn't think so because you almost kissed your brother. Ugh. Brother and sister grimaced and backed away from each other. I could. Dolores stuttered for the right words to express her anger. Camilo changed into Antonio. You wouldn't hit this face, would you? Not the time. Mirabel stepped between the siblings. So we was joking. You both were grossed out and she pushed you. What's the main problem here? Camilo was snooping, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place. She stared at him with an unamused look, and he shrugged. I just wanted to know something. What is so important that you needed to be a sneaky little... No need for name calling. What did you want to know? Just if you guys were going to live here forever or not. He kicked a shard away and muttered. It just wouldn't be the same if you guys moved, even if it's just down the street. I know you guys were talking about it. See, he just wanted his sister close to him. Mirabel pushed them together, wanting the matter to be over with so she could go find Bruno again. Now you can hug and make up. And about this mirror... Aye! The sun's rays glinted off of one, bounced off of another, and hit her eyes. Hey, you know, this would make a really nice hanging piece. Little help, Casita? With some string and some sticks, she was able to hang all of the shards from the ceiling that cast the rays of the sun into several different directions around the room. She checked her hair in the mirror. See, that's what's called a silver lining. Camilo went close to the mirror shards. There were 10 of him, staring back and at different angles. Dolores laughed. Bruno was right. Wait, what? Mirabel turned around. Bruno? Bruno told me I'd live here with 10 more Camilos in the future. I was actually going to move out because of that, but now I see what he meant. That's not so bad. I kind of like 10 Camilos, the boy said, giving his reflection a suave smile. Think I could take this and give you one of my mirrors instead? Sure. Camilo grabbed the hanging mirrors and left. Hey, since you realized Bruno's prophecy wasn't bad after all, could you come tell him that? He's kinda still bummed out about everybody hating his gift. Oh, because of the gopher thing earlier. Yeah, I know. He went to his tower and then hid behind the walls. I don't mind telling him, but I don't know where he went. What, he left? Yeah, about 10 minutes ago while you were putting the mirrors together. Good thing, too. You know how much he gets scared over broken mirrors. She leaned down and whispered, Bad luck. Right. Well, let me know if you hear anything. I'm going out to find him and tell him the good news. Mirabel ran out of the house, leaving Dolores to wonder again what Bruno's newest prophecy was about. Right here, watch the frame, Camilo instructed Louisa, who carried his giant heavy mirror. Hey, where do you want this? She said, as though it weighed nothing more than a piece of paper. I always wanted to put a mirror next to the mixer. Dolores pointed to the small knob on the wall that would change the setting and sounds of her room. Most of the time, she muted all sounds and canceled out all sound outside. On this particular day, she enjoyed the sounds of the rolling waves on the beach. Cool, I can do that. Dolores' eyes widened and her face turned ashen. What? What is it? Tio Bruno, he's talking about Cobertizo, she whispered. Shatter. Louisa dropped the mirror. Camilo shifted into several people in his shock and was stuck for a moment, mixed with Bruno's legs, Louisa's bodies, and Dolores' head. We have to stop him, Louisa said. Where is he? Somewhere close, I think. Somewhere? That's not helping, Camilo said. Here harder! There's too many steps! She held her head and closed her eyes. He's muttering to himself in town. Go tell Mirabel. He listens to her most. She's looking for him underneath the bridge. And that is the end of Chapter 2 of Cobertizo. I hope you guys are enjoying this story. I sure as heck do. Look for Chapter 3 in the future. I will be uploading it very shortly. God bless.